Welcome to this special convocation celebration. The ceremony will begin in a few moments when the graduates enter the auditorium. Please remain seated while the graduates are entering. When all graduates have taken their places, there will be a brief pause. Then the music will continue and the officers and faculty of the university will enter and take their place. Please rise and remain standing when the official party enters. I would also like to draw your attention to the 4 exits on the lower level and the 2 locations on the balcony level. If it becomes necessary to clear the auditorium during the ceremony, the volunteers will assist you to these exits. As a reminder, face masks must be worn at all times inside the building. Graduating students may choose to remove their masks while crossing the stage. In the atrium, following the ceremony, there are designated photo-taking areas where graduates and guests may remove their masks briefly to take a photo. We trust that you will enjoy this convocation ceremony. Thank you.
Welcome to Spring Convocation 2022. I am Eileen Mercier, Chancellor of Wilfrid Laurier University. I want to acknowledge that our proceedings take place on the traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. Today, this gathering place is still home to many First Nations, Métis, and Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to live and work here. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Sadly, we're not yet singing. Convocation is now in session. Please be seated. As Chancellor, it is my duty and distinct privilege to confer upon you the degrees and diplomas that you have earned during your time at Laurier. So congratulations, class of 2022. You have graduated. It's an amazing accomplishment, given all that you've been through over the last couple of years. All of us at the university, your family, and those who love and care for you are extremely proud of your tenacity, resilience, and creativity. As we all tentatively raise our heads and look around to see what changes the pandemic has wrought, we might think not much, looking at the crowds in the airport and people outside on patios enjoying a meal. However, we all know that that is superficial and that our attitude towards many things has changed, from the way work is done to dealing with the upward pressure on costs, which for years had been mostly under control. Together, I believe that we will find ways to bring about a less volatile environment, but it won't happen overnight, and it will take work. As you know, we had an election in this province a few days ago, and regardless of whether you like the outcome or not, we are privileged in this country to be able to vote for whom we wish without fear. Few of us, however, would volunteer to take the place of our elected officials. It's hard to think of a time filled with as many vexing issues as right now. Climate change, the after effects of the pandemic, reconciliation and healing, I could go on. However, the problem I worry most about is the fracturing of our society when we most need people pulling together. I admit to being a bit of a word nerd, as my kids would say. I still reach for my dictionary when I want to be sure I have the meaning of something right. A community, it says, is a society of people having common rights and privileges, a society of individuals of any kind. For community to work, it needs to be open and welcoming to individuals of any kind. This is true of businesses, volunteer groups, universities, government, in fact, any kind of productive enterprise. Teamwork and collaboration will be what save us. But the other thing that is needed is a common purpose for those individuals to rally behind. You would think that it wouldn't be much of a stretch to imagine that the improvement, the enhancement of the well-being of the community should be enough. But it sometimes seems that that is not the case, and lately cracks have appeared. The kind of education that you have received here is very much community-based. That's not only true of the university itself, but of the wider society of which we are a part. During the pandemic, I know that many here volunteered their time and energy to help others, and it speaks well of the culture of this place. When you leave here as alumni today, you will be a member of a large and growing community of people who have spent time here, learning what a university education can do to help you contribute your skills to a world that badly needs them. As only one example, we need to do whatever we can to bring more young people here to Canada, where they can live without fear. Whatever we are currently doing, we need to work harder and do more. Imagine that a young person, especially a young girl, with no hope today, might sit someday where you are sitting and look forward to a bright future. So graduates, take your degree in hand and go out into the world to build strong communities. Find like-minded people to associate with. Make yourself, your family, and your university proud. Stay forever golden. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. My name is Deb McClatchy, and I'm honored to be President and Vice Chancellor of Wilfrid Laurier University. Congratulations, graduands, and my warmest welcome to everyone who is celebrating with you today. It's my honor to celebrate you, our class of 2022. During a time of upheaval and uncertainty, you've demonstrated adaptability and perseverance, and today we get to recognize that hard work. I'm so very proud of your achievements and happy to see all of you and your supporters here today. And when I look out into the crowd, what I see is hope. I recently came across an article in The Atlantic written by Harvard professor and author Arthur C. Brooks, reflecting on the concepts of optimism and hope. He writes, quote, "Optimism is the belief that things will turn out all right. Hope makes no such assumption, but it's a conviction that one can act to make things better in some way," end quote. In other words, optimism is a nice sentiment, while hope does the heavy lifting. Hope is the spirit that pushes us to find solutions to the world's greatest challenges. And there's no shortage of distressing news in the world today. Every day we hear stories about the pandemic, climate change, extreme polarizations in democracies, and war and geopolitical conflicts around the globe, to name a few. However, in my position at Laurier, I have the great privilege of watching our students, faculty, staff, and alumni work with the conviction of hope to address these challenges in order to build a better present and future. Over the last few years at Laurier, there have been so many examples of hope in action. I want to share just a few that have inspired me. Our students in the Faculty of Arts have participated in co-ops, workplace partnerships, and other community service initiatives during the pandemic, lending their skills and expertise to businesses and community organizations who had to adapt to the many challenges of COVID-19. Students in film studies partnered with faculty members in the Faculty of Science to produce short films about climate change research at Laurier and the impacts of climate change. And some of these films were featured at the UN Sustainable Development Goals Global Festival of Action in Germany last year. More recently, I've seen our students across all faculties and programs come together to increase their support for fellow students impacted by war. Our student body has elected to double its support for the International Students Overcoming War, or ISO initiative, to provide more opportunities for students displaced by war to come study at Laurier. Laurier and our students have also supported 31 refugee students since 1991 through WISC, the World University Service of Canada. Through student engagement and support for ISO and WISC, we've welcomed students from Rwanda, Somalia, Sudan, Ethiopia, Congo, Syria, and Myanmar, to name some of the countries. Our community has been a springboard for hope and opportunities for students who have lost so much. These are just a few examples of hope in action and why I see so much promise in front of me. One of the reasons I've spent my career working in universities is because they are places of hope and possibility. People come here to build better futures for themselves, their families, and their communities. Laurier's graduates prove me right in this regard. My hope for you now is that you go out and lead your lives with leadership and purpose to make the world a better place. Take the hope you've created at Laurier into the world. The world needs you. Congratulations again, class of 2022.
Good afternoon. My name is Scott Gallimore, and I'm an associate professor in the archaeology department and the associate dean of art student affairs. I want first to congratulate all of our graduates today on your incredible accomplishments and for reaching this milestone in your academic journey. There is someone who isn't with us today whose tremendous impact on students at Laurier, including many of you here, is almost impossible to describe. Professor Alicia Mackenzie was one of the most beloved instructors at Laurier. She exemplified the core values of this university as well as anyone: a fierce dedication to students, high quality and innovative teaching, and the importance of mentorship and continuing unwavering support of everyone around her. Professor Mackenzie began teaching at Laurier in 2008, coming to us after graduate studies at the University of Toronto. She taught over 85 courses at Laurier, primarily in history and medievalism studies, and connected with thousands of students during that time. She talked of drawing students into her medieval web, as she would put it, and her courses often included focus on topics like the connection of Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, or video games to medieval history. She used this as a stepping stone to talk more comprehensively about this history and its role in our culture today, and to invite students to question and critique how easily history can be manipulated or misappropriated. It comes as no surprise that in 2016, Professor Mackenzie was the recipient of a Wilfrid Laurier University Faculty Award for Excellence and Innovation in Teaching. When we learned of the passing of Professor Mackenzie in April, the outpouring of messages from former and current students was overwhelming. Those messages help illustrate the impact that she had on our community, and I want to share some of them with you. And what follows is quoted directly from these messages. Without her, many of us would not have finished university. She gave us compassion and hope. I struggled in my first 2 years to keep motivated and decided to step away from school. When I returned, I took another of Professor Mackenzie's courses, and it was in her class that I was able to start going to school again. It was her class that made me decide to do better and give school my all. Some of these messages spoke to her directly. I am truly a better person because of you. Thank you for being our biggest advocate. The first time I met Professor Mackenzie, it was during Think Arts Day, where she was giving a brief preview of Game of Thrones courses. Her passion was infectious. She and her colleagues were ultimately the reason I attended Laurier. I could not wait to learn from such dedicated instructors. She was kind and always willing to lend an ear, We worked together from 2017 to 18 as partners for the history-themed residence learning community and traveled to England in the summer of 2018. There, I got to see her love and knowledge for medieval studies and history firsthand, and for that, I am forever grateful. Professor Mackenzie was truly a once-in-a-lifetime type of professor, and that was a common message among a lot of these. And finally, Professor Mackenzie brought me into the medieval studies program, and for that, I am ever thankful. She taught me how to teach, a gift I now share with struggling youth, and I hope that I can continue to do good things with the skills I learned under her. I know more than anything that the interests and passion she sparked in many of us will continue to burn for many years, hopefully honoring her in one of the best ways a truly wonderful teacher can ask for. It should come as no surprise that her students are far more articulate in describing her impact than I can ever be. Alicia Mackenzie is irreplaceable, and her loss continues to be deeply felt. I am heartened to know, however, that her legacy clearly lives on in the lessons that you learned from her and in the inspiration she provided. She was a once-in-a-lifetime professor. She will not be forgotten, and we will strive to match the example that she has set for all of us. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. Good afternoon, and it's a real pleasure to see everyone here with us for the conferring of the degrees and diplomas, which will begin right now. Madam Chancellor, Madam President, distinguished faculty members, senior leaders that are here on stage with me, our honored guests, and most importantly, our graduates that are going to become alumni in about an hour, welcome and congratulations to each and every one of you. My name is Tony Vanelli. I have the pleasure to be the Provost and Vice President Academic here at Laurier University. What a remarkable afternoon to look out and see all of our deserving graduates and in person after so many hard years. Each one of you have worked so hard and endured so much to be able to walk across the stage this afternoon and celebrate together, and that is what we are doing. It's a celebration together because of what these students and graduates have achieved. Today we make history, celebrating one of the most tenacious and adaptable group of students and graduates that Laurier has ever seen. I would also like to recognize at this time the family members, the mothers, the fathers, grandparents, friends, and other supporters that all of you have had that have led to your success. I know they played an integral role on this journey, supporting you through the many ups and downs that a degree requires, and that happened through the middle of a pandemic, as we know. Please join me in a round of applause to each other to recognize the graduates and the guests together. We'll now begin with the conferring of degrees and diplomas. I'm speaking to the graduates. Will all of those here to receive your degrees and diplomas please rise as you are able. Madam Chancellor, I have the great pleasure in presenting those who have successfully completed the studies prescribed, fulfilled all conditions thereto appointed, and been recommended for degrees and diplomas by the Senate of the University.
In accordance with the laws of the Province of Ontario, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas as shall be announced by the presenters. Graduates, the marshals will now instruct you row by row to begin making your way backstage.
My name is Eleanor T., and as a professor in the Faculty of Arts and Fellow of the Royal Society of Canada, I have the privilege of reading the names of our talented graduates today. This is an exciting day for all of us, and we take pride in the accomplishments of all our graduates. We welcome applause to acknowledge your graduates and show how proud you are of them. Graduates are asked to remain in their seats until all fellow graduates have received their degrees and convocation is completed. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Master of Arts from the Faculty of Arts. Munhal Azar. Emma Jane Davis. Amber Lee Roberts Mathieu. Blaze Welling. Stephanie Melissa Newhook. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for master degrees from the Faculty of Arts. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Rotimi Ihinopeme Adalakun. Benjamin Baird Ori. Alexandra Jade Beals. Natasha Jade Beaton. Pierce Jordan Bond. Hannah Elizabeth Batoni. Liam Frederick Bruns. Kylie Budzinski. Rowan Samuel Carnahan Komarinski. Danielle Felipe Carillo. Pamela Faith Carroll. Suzanne Carson. Anna Juliette Castle. Sofia Bianca Cauduro. Gabriel Herman Chung. Ethan Michael Cardinal Siri. Alexis Jennifer Coakley. You can take him. Robin Olivia Corbett. Ethan William Robinson Cox. Scott Matthew Craven. Rachel Eileen Kupski. Callum James Davidson. Aviana Galen Del Piero. Taryn Emily Dennis. Quinn Thomas Downton. Samuel John Duffy. Kyle Gerardo Dungy. Alexa Dupuis Bissonnette. Eric William Duquette. Aliyah Edwards. Julia Grace Ermers. Stephanie Catherine Esden. Spencer Duran Festeriga. Tyra Ann Ford. Sabrina Aneta Furlong. Alexia Galoro. Magdalene Riley May Gasteiger. Nashoba Johannes Gerritsen. Brenna Lynn Gervais. Lisa Goodjohn. Lucas William Hollick. Aya Hamaui. Charles Hamilton. Adam Garrett Haida. Sarah Rebecca Lindsay Heydrich. Kirsten Marina Helgeson. Paige Annette Constance Henderson. Samantha Henderson. Kelly Michaela Hernandez. Colin Gregory Hodder. Anna Horta. Jingqi Hu. Ariana Miranda House. Brittany Indavali. Jenna Jackson. Mansi Jaswal. Madison Laura General. Ajit Singh Kanwar. Rifa Sohail Khan. Catherine Mary Cusis. Amanda Caitlin Craggle. Sanli Kwong. Morgan Ray Lauzon. Travis Jeffrey Leacher. Catherine Louise Marie Lindsay. Kyle Mitchell Lindsay. Jessica Rose Linton. Si Yu Liu. Matthew Glenn Laduca. Recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for the Faculty of Arts, Danielle Elise Lusada. Tara Nicola Lukacs. Alice Maria Maxinowski. Parker Hamilton Mandrick. Kea Alicia Chada Marcus. Marina Mataruga. Kira Laurier Matskovsky. Rhiannon Elizabeth McAllendon. Madison Donna Lynn Miller. Alexis Jessica Monk. Nicholas Matthew Morrison. Callum Gerard Murray. Quinn Joseph Nash. Dalen Bryn Newman. Recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for the Faculty of Arts, Emily Dale Nyman. Chloe Emma Noguera. Neha Naubotsing. Adriana Seviera Caterina Pater. Tiffany Raya Pelleck. Evelyn Michaela Jacqueline Pinnell. Emma Victoria Lynn Pond. Jared Rabinovici. Jakob Michael Robfogel. Wyatt Logan Riom. Courtney Danielle Reed. Paige Talon Robart. Owen Mateo William Robinson. Molly Jade Rockwell. Kyra Bonita Shaheen. Jakob Richard Schultz. Jacqueline Schultz. Crawford James Irwin Service. Janakan Sivapola Singham. Quinn Thomas Schneider. Emma Page Soden. Joshua Thomas Spurgeon. Recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for the Faculty of Arts, Emma Esther Stobo. Sabrina Stojanovic. Grace Ellen Stratton. Allison Roberta Struthers. Julia Margaret Sullivan. Christine Elizabeth Sylvester. Samuel Jordan Taylor. Jamie Lauren Abbott Till. Pragya Upreti. Ryan James Vaillancourt. Katharina Holly Vanderay. Jared Donald Wallace. Laura Michelle Walton. Noah Calder Watkins. Mackenzie Marie Waters. Emma Annika Adkins Zorau. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors Program from the Faculty of Arts. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Arts. Mallory Fong Ki Fong. Larissa Marie Henrique. Kian Alexander Laux. Herschel Chris Lewis. Stuart Henry Murray. Justine Kathleen Rocha. Bailey Robert Stimson. Ocean Daniela Sully. Katharina Maria Wettlaufer. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for the degree of Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Arts. Madam Chancellor, I am pleased to present the following for the degree of Bachelor of Arts General Program from the Faculty of Arts. Sarah Fusco. Ziba Habibi. Kristen Marie Hack. Yu Ming Hao. Catherine Marie Harton. Elise Kennedy Height. Taylor Jade Homer. Bradley Paul Johnson. Navkarn Singh Kara. Caitlin Margaret Ruth Kreitner. Maria Erica Nicole Malaya Glautz. Chloe Grace LeBlanc. Trevor Lethbridge. Vanessa Machado. Tina Lindsay McKinnon. Isabel Maxine Martin. Bridget McCluckey. Alexia Lynn Medici. Vikram Kumar Manjia. Jordan George Alexander Nelson. Valentina Ortiz Garcia. Caleb Scott Norman Palmer. Jenna Kristen Pasterik. Sriya Patel. Dylan Nicholas Pedro. Leah Marlene Deutschhaus Pimlet. Afrin Mohammed. Alexandra Evelyn Rago. Parmjot Kaur Sandhu. Catherine Mackenzie Benedetti Staples. Benjamin Kirkwood Stevens. Lark Eloise Straw. Jack Anthony Trim. Darius Trzynski. Emma Vardas. Ronan Weir. Aaron Thomas Wheeler. Isabel Wong. Madam Chancellor, this ends the list of those presented for degrees from the Faculty of Arts. As we wait for the last of our talented graduates to return to their seats, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all again for traveling to Waterloo today and joining us. It has been 2 long years without these ceremonies. A graduation ceremony is a meaningful life event, but this convocation celebrates the perseverance and hard work of students who have had to earn their degrees in class and by watching little black squares on a screen. During the pandemic, I learned 2 things. One is that a university is nothing without students. I remember coming into the university in November 2020 during the hard lockdown of the first year. At that point, the university was closed, so we had to ask for permission to retrieve books from our offices. A security guard had to let me into Daub. It was such an eerie feeling to walk into our teaching building, to see the floors all shiny and clean. The cleanest and emptiest I'd ever seen them. The poster on my door was for an event that took place in March 2020. I looked out the parking lot from my office window and thought, wow, I have my choice of parking spots today. But how hollow and surreal it felt, having the building and the parking lot to myself. I was missing the noise, the chatter, the backpacks, the scuffy Blundstone boots of all the students. My second insight during the pandemic lockdown was how our priorities changed when everything closed. Like many of you, shoes, clothing became much less important. Shopping malls, cars, buffet restaurants became relics of the past. Instead, we became aware of how important healthcare frontline workers were. The doctors and scientists who worked on the vaccines saved our bodies, and we are forever grateful to them. But during the pandemic, what saved our spirits and sustained our minds was arts. We spent countless hours at home, some people baking, but many watching Netflix shows, documentaries, reading novels, memoirs, graphic narratives, listening to music, playing board games. Someone like you who graduated today, some author, scriptwriter, filmmaker, researcher, put together, wrote, illustrated, filmed, photographed, narrated the shows, books, music we enjoyed while we could not go out. We could not have survived the lockdown without arts. So here you are with a degree in arts. You too shall go forth and write your script, chase your dream. We are confident that as a Laurier grad, you will tell your story well, live with clarity, vision, and intelligence. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Just before I begin with the degrees in absentia, would you join me in a round of applause for Eleanor T., Jennifer Casey, and Dean Sophie LaChapelle? They did a wonderful job in making sure degrees are conferred. My congratulations to the graduates. You're no longer graduates, you're alumni as of today. Congratulations. We're now going to give the degrees in absentia. These are to the students or the graduates who can't be with us this afternoon. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I request you confer the degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be present today.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor, I confer degrees in absentia to the eligible candidates who are unable to be present today. I would now like to present the celebratory alumni welcome video made for the class of 2022 by the Wilfrid Laurier University Alumni Association.
Congratulations! You did it! You've crossed the stage, and now you can look back with pride and look to the future with excitement. Today isn't just about receiving your degree. It's also about celebrating the journey you took to get here. It's about remembering your first day on campus, your first Laurier friend, your first class. It's about thinking back on those late-night study sessions, your favorite profs, and all the memories you made here. It's about the times you faced new challenges and pushed through. It's about how much you grew and how much you learned. It wasn't always easy, but you did it. That's what a journey is. That's what Laurier is. Purple and gold. And while your journey is far from over, remember, no matter where you go or what the future brings, you are a Golden Hawk for life. You are alumni for life. You are Laurier for life. Stay connected, stay involved, and most of all,
stay golden.
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 Thank you to the Alumni Association for providing that celebratory and inspirational message. Following the ceremony, everyone is invited to continue the celebration in the atrium to take photographs in the designated areas. My pre-COVID plan was always to go out into the atrium and jump into other people's photographs. Unfortunately, they're not letting me do that yet. However, we have opened the terrace on the 4th floor. If you would like to take a photograph, please come up and join me up there. I'll be there for another 30 minutes or something like that until the heat gets me. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful occasion. Convocation is now dismissed. Please rise and remain standing for the recessional.